What's up, guys? Welcome back to Clever TV. I'm Joslyn Davis in the studio, hanging out with one of our faves today. It's Peyton List.
Hello.
Welcome back. It's good to see you.
Thank you. I know.
You have been so busy. And you have the third installment of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days, like we said, a much easier title.
Yes,
this time around. So obviously you're reprising your role. How is this different, though? What are we going to see in Dog Days?
You're going to see a lot more of Holly Hills this summer and in this flick. And you kind of learn more about her and her sister. You learn a little bit more about her family. She has a sister named Heather Hills.
Oh, the H's? Okay,
yes,
good.
all the H's. But she's actually not very nice to Holly. She kind of bullies her. She's not a very nice sister. She's kind of like, there's one line that says she's kind of like Roderick in a dress.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I was watching all the clips that are available. I watched all of them. And as usual, it looks like it's going to be hilarious. And it even looks like there's maybe some stunts.
Yeah.
Did you do any stunts? Any fun stunt work?
I never played tennis before, and Holly's like an all-star tennis player, just like she was at soccer in the last film. So I had to learn tennis for the film. So I was doing a lot of practice for that. But yeah, I had to learn myself, and I got to play. But that was a lot of fun, actually. I really enjoy tennis now. So.
And it's got to be so cool, you know, returning to this character that I'm sure you feel like such a close bond with now, and the cast.
Yeah.
What's it like working with all the guys?
Oh my gosh, it's awesome. They're all like goofballs, but I love them.
So is this going to be the final installment? What do you think?
I think, sadly, I think it is. I know, we're getting all so old, like Zach's voice is getting so deep.
Yeah.
And we're all getting so tall and everything that they're like, unless we want to take the Wimpy Kid into high school, which he's like staying in middle school, you know?
Exactly. So what was the last day on set like? You guys kind of knowing, like, this is our, you know, last time working together on this project, at least.
We were all, I think, really sad because we were all kind of like tearing up and crying. We always do. Like, even in the second film, I remember when we finished, on the last day, everyone was crying because they were so sad to leave. And because we have so much fun on the set. Like, we went swimming and we'd hang out every day. We'd go biking around the park or just like hang out. We became really good friends, and we all hang out now too. But I know that we were all really sad to finish, but we're still gonna hang out now and everything. Like Lane from Canada, we had a lot of sleepovers in Vancouver and everything. So whenever she comes to visit, we always hang out and have sleepovers and everything.
And there's also a Jessie connection.
Yes.
In the movies, which is so crazy.
I know.
Let fans know who don't know.
Yeah, well, Karan, who plays Ravi on Jessie, also plays Shra Gupta in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which is where we met originally, which is so cool because now we feel like we've known each other for so long and we're buddy-buddy. And actually, when I first met Karan, he was so funny. We were in the pool. He was in the pool with Zach and one of the boys who plays Rowley in the movie. And Karan just looked up at me and said, he couldn't say anything. He was speechless. Like, he couldn't say anything.
You're like, hey, buddy.
Yeah, I was like, hi, what's your name? And he's just like,
And flash forward, now you guys work together all the time. When you booked Jessie, did you know that?
Well, what happened was I went to the audition and I was like, oh my gosh, Karan, because he lives in Seattle in Washington before he did. But then when I saw him there, I was so surprised. I was shocked. I didn't know I was going to see him there. And then I found out he was auditioning for my brother. And I said, okay, well, if I book this, you have to book it. And if you book it, I have to book it. Okay? So
it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect setup.
Yeah.
Well, taking it back to the movie, what exactly does Dog Days mean? Is there going to be a dog in the movie? Lots of dogs?
Well, Dog Days is kind of like, you know, summer days dragging on. But they're actually, just like the books, there is going to be a dog in it. So I know that in the books his name is Sweetie, and so yeah, there's gonna be a dog in the movie.
There's gonna be a Sweetie in the movie as well.
Which is awesome. Yeah.
What is like your
a lot of crazy things?
What was your favorite scene to shoot that people can keep a lookout for?
I really loved our tennis scenes. Like Zach, he gets hit by balls, and you know he pretends like he's good at tennis, but you'll have to see if he really is good or not, or if he just plays on the Wii. But those were a really fun scene to shoot, especially because I got to learn. And at lunch, we all played together. We would have rallies back and forth. And Zach, he's so competitive. Like everything he does, he's so competitive. He has to win. And so one time I beat him in tennis, and he's like, "Oh, I let you win. I let you win."
You're like, "Sure."
So yeah, I'm like, "Sure, whatever, Zach."
What was it like learning a new sport for you? Because I feel like there's always so many funny stories when you're learning something new for a role.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I remember, okay, so I was learning tennis here in Beverly Hills somewhere, and I thought I was doing pretty good for my first lesson. The guy kept saying, wow, you're doing really good. I was like, thank you. And then these kids walked up, And they said, oh my gosh, who's that girl? She's really bad. And my parents were standing right there, and they go, oh, do you watch Diary of a Wimpy Kid? And they said, yeah. And they said, she's Holly Hills, and she's learning for the movie. And they said, yeah, right, she stinks. And I was like, are you kidding me?
How horrible.
I know,
You're like,
I said,
no autograph for you then.
I know, I was like, I remember I was looking at them later, I was like, it was my first lesson, okay? Gosh.
Have you kept playing since?
I have, and now I'm
You
good.
guys watch out. She's coming after you.
Oh,
okay?
yeah. Woo, tennis pro.
So how does this movie different from the previous 2 movies? You guys are obviously growing up.
Well, now it's the end of 7th grade, and you get to see him. He goes to the amusement park, actually, where him and Riley go on the scary ride. We actually went to that amusement park.
Did you guys go on those rides? Because that kind of stuff really freaks me out.
Yeah, well, we went to that amusement park on one of our days off.
Uh-huh.
And oh my gosh, that ride looks crazy, but I actually didn't go on it. Although I wanted to at the amusement park, but
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we went on everything, but I didn't want to die before we shot. So,
right, at least finish the movie first, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But no, I have a lot of, I'm really proud of them for doing that ride.
Yeah, lots of respect to the guys, for sure.
Although they were both really scared while doing it. I know that they got iPads, actually, for riding that.
They
and I was like,
did?
I would have rode that for an iPad. Okay.
I want to reconsider, actually.
Yeah.
So flash forward down the line in the future, if the Diary of the Wimpy Kid cast got together as adults, maybe 15 years from now, what would you like to see happen if you were able to make another movie? Where would everybody be?
I don't know.
What
That's
would Holly
a good question.
be up to? What do you think?
Holly would be volunteering, and she'd probably be on still playing tennis and soccer and still be involved. She'd probably have, let's see, how old would she be?
Maybe 30-ish?
Yeah, 30-ish?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, so maybe her and Greg would be dating?
Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows? And Fregley would be a hobo on the street?
Okay, last question. Why should viewers go out and see the movie? August 3rd, coming to theaters. I know they're already planning to go.
Yes, but it's the funniest movie of the summer, I have to say. It's so funny. You'll have a lot of laughs, and it's something that you can really relate to, too, like to all the characters, I feel like. And I just saw the movie for the 3rd time last night, and I am still, my parents and I were just talking about it, we're still cracking up at some of the scenes, so you have to go see it. It's really funny.
Well, I'm still cracking up just at the clip from the roller coaster.
Yeah.
That is reason enough to go see the movie.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you, as
you
always.
too.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
And you guys, make sure to check out Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days in theaters on August 3rd. You'll see this lovely lady, Peyton List. I'm Joslyn Davis. Thanks for watching Clever TV. We'll see you next time.